What's up, guys? Shane P here, and today we're going to be reviewing Batman 6. Let's get into it. Bruce and Dr. Zeller are sitting next to each other in Little Tokyo after what just happened with the Moto Ninjas and that, bird lady, the Ojo. Bruce tells her what she knows can put her in great danger. He says after tonight, she's well past great danger. She says that Robin is going to tell Batman that she knows Bruce Wayne is Damian's father. So she has no idea Bruce is Batman. So that's good for Bruce. And that's pretty much Bruce's main concern, honestly. So he just like apologizes to her and then he just dips out. Skip to a scene with Damian with the bloody fist and he's hitting a punching bag. Bruce comes in and he's pissed with Damian and he punches the bag so hard it bursts wide open. He tells Damian what he did was a huge mistake and he tells him he needs to smarten up before he gets somebody killed. Then Alfred shows up out of nowhere again. Alfred just keeps popping up in and out. And he's just trying to calm Bruce down, and Bruce ain't trying to hear it. He's still pissed for real. Then it skips to a scene at the old Wayne Manor, and it shows the underground syndicate, the Toros. And right after, all their family members got murdered and stuff by the Minotaur, and they're pissed. So Dr. Hugo calls one of the Toros members, lets him know that his ninjas didn't do the job killing Dr. Zeller. He's really pissed, and he's just like, he pretty much says, I have to go do it myself. Dr. Hugo Strange is pretty much planning something. It skips to a scene where it's the writer guy and Huston's Grave, and they're meeting up with Harvey Bullock, and he shows him the footage of the Commissioner Savage framing Batman and telling him to be careful because no one is going to help him out, pretty much. Then it skips to a scene at the port side, and it's two big monster men, and they're thrashing the place. And I think it's there's a lady, old lady. I think it's Miss Marjorie, the one from the very first I think issue 2 or 3, I'm not sure, with Hudson Graves where he was interviewing her and stuff like that. And she's like hiding under their desk, and like the two monster men are like just like breaking everything, all around her, and she's like very scared. And she like calls out to Batman and she puts up the bat ears and stuff like that, and out of nowhere, guess what? The main man shows up. He shoots one of the monster men with the bat reel and pulls him in. He saves the lady and tells her to go far away and that he can fight these monster men by himself. He takes out the bat blades on his gauntlets, which is pretty cool, and slices one of the monster men in his stomach. The monster men were from Dr. Hugo Strange, so that's what he was planning. As he was fighting them, Batman kicks one of them in the face and then grabs Batman and slams him into the ground. And as he was trying to warn them to get down, but it was too late, a shit ton of bullets start flying through the building, and it kills both of the monsters men that Batman was fighting and stuff. It was crazy. So Batman dodges all those bullets and he gets out of the way, and then he gets out of the building, unshot and stuff like that. And he calls the Batmobile and then runs over all the shooters. And this art is just fantastic. Just showing all these action scenes and stuff like that from George is fantastic. I keep saying, like I said, in every issue, it's just fantastic. And it just shows Batman just flying down into his Batmobile. And it's just fire, man. Like I said, it's just really dope for real. Tim Drake shows up after Batman escapes that gunfire, the Batmobile, and he looks at him and he's like, yo, you had a long night. He's having a heart-to-heart with Batman, and he pretty much just tells him he doesn't want to, be Robin anymore and fighting crime anymore and doing all that life. And he wants to settle down and have a normal life with his boyfriend, Bernard. Batman calls him brave and accepts his decision, and Tim gives him a big hug. And Batman, he's like, I'm not much of a hugger. And then Tim says, shut up and hug me, you big baby. That was a really very well written scene by Matt Fraction, so that was pretty cool. And the art, like I said, art again is fantastic. Tim knocks on Damian's door, but Damian already heard everything that he said, and just Damian's just upset. He's trying to talk to him through the door, and Damian's like, no, you're a quitter. I don't talk to quitters. And Tim's just trying to vent to him, let him know, like, there's a bigger life out here other than the Batcave, and he just hopes that Damian sees it soon too. Then it shows a page of Damian, Dr. Zeller, and one of the Toros members holding, the dead family member and Batman, and they're just looking down. They're all like pretty tired after a long ass night, and they're like, God, what a night type feel. So that's crazy. Then it skips to a scene to the Lower West Side, and it's a person having a conversation with Dr. Zeller. We don't know who it is. So this person is just having a conversation with her about her night. The person asks Dr. Zeller, will she see Bruce again? She dodges that question, and then Dr. Zeller asks that person about the friend, this person that he was speaking about, or and is the person gonna make a visit? Then the person speaking says, it's a matter of time, and after all, he is my best friend. Then it shows Dr. Zeller putting the crowns of storms on the Joker's head. He's in the tank. He's the dude that's speaking to Dr. Zeller. Wow. Man, this comic book was so good. Probably one of the best ones I've read so far, I'm not gonna lie. It's the Joker. And Dr. Zeller is using the crowns of storms on the Joker's head? Like, what's going on, man? What's gonna happen? I'm ready for the next issue. I give this book a 9 out of 10. It's very good. Fantastic read. I can't wait to, jump into the next issue. I hope you guys enjoyed that review. I'll catch you guys next time, all right? Peace.